In this tutorial, we'll learn how to manage a shared folder and workbook permissions in Oracle Analytics Cloud. All Oracle Analytics Cloud content is stored in the catalog, within My Folders or shared folders. My Folders contain private content, while shared folders provide access based on permissions. By managing folder and workbook permissions, I can control who can view, edit, or manage content. In this scenario, I have a shared folder with executive workbooks. I want consumers to view the content, while allowing authors to edit and maintain specific workbooks. I'll start on my home page, select Navigator, and open the catalog. Inside the catalog, I'll open Shared Folders to find my Collaboration folder. To manage permissions, I'll right-click the folder and select Inspect. In the Access tab, I can assign permissions to specific users or roles. If a user has role-based and individual permissions, the individual permission takes priority. To give the authors on my team access, I'll add the DV Content Author role and leave Read-Only Access selected since I don't want them to move content out of the Collaboration folder. By default, any permissions set for the Collaboration folder also apply to the subfolders inside it. If I want to limit permissions to only this folder, I would check the Apply Access Permissions to this folder only box. I'll leave it unchecked for now and select Save. Then Apply to confirm and close. Next, I'll open the Collaboration folder and repeat the steps for the Content Authors subfolder. In the Access tab, I see the DV Content Author role has inherited the read-only permission. However, I want users with the DV Content Author role to be able to edit workbooks in this subfolder, so I'll change their access to Read-Write. Now I'll check permissions for the workbook in the Content Author subfolder. I'll right-click the Sales Analysis workbook, select Inspect, and review both the Share and Access tabs. In Share, the DV Content Author role needs to be set. I'll give edit permission to the DV Content Author role. And in Access, they have Read-Write, which was inherited from the Content Authors folder permission. Now the authors on my team can access the Content Authors subfolder within the Collaboration shared folder and update this workbook as required. I'll also check the other subfolder under Collaboration, called Stakeholders. I'll go to Inspect and select the Access tab. I see that the BI Consumer and DV Content Author roles both have read-only access to this subfolder. Next, I'll open the Stakeholders subfolder and check the permissions for the workbook inside. I'll go to Inspect for this Workforce Composition workbook and select the Share tab. I can see the BI Consumer role has View access, but the DV Content Author has Edit access. I don't want authors to edit this workbook, so I'll change that to View. In the Access tab, I can see both the BI Consumer and DV Content Author roles have read-only access, which is what I want. I'll click Save and Close. Now that I've set folder and workbook permissions, I can control how content is accessed and managed across my team. Find more videos in this series and additional resources on using Oracle Analytics Cloud in the links below.